Hey guys, this is us from the future, and the car design got released yesterday, so we wanted to, give a bit feedback or our thoughts um, about this exterior just before the new episode gets released. And first of all, Jacob, what do you think
Okay.
about the Ferrari Luce?
Hello, and welcome back to Kastner Mittwoch.
With Jacob and Kai, welcome back.
Welcome
And some
back.
ASMR coconut water
What is
filling
going
water.
on here? Yeah, we have a full table today.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
some new projects, some new interests.
Some new product of the weeks, some questions, some topics.
This episode is gonna be lit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That was a good one. Oh. Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing very good.
How was your week?
Week was pretty packed. Started with the challenge. 30 days, 3 projects. So yeah, been doing a lot of stuff for that, but other than that, like the sun came back.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how much of a difference this city is when the sun is out and like people are around. And I think it's with every city. Like
I honestly I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's always like, oh yeah, I know the sun is out, so beautiful.
Yeah.
But in every city, if the sun is out, it's like nice.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but other than that, enjoying life, to the fullest. And yeah, I'm looking forward to go to the beach maybe later today.
Yeah, definitely do that.
If we can wrap this episode up. So yeah, how
So
are you?
that was it, guys.
That was it, guys. Guys, yeah, see you next week, I guess. No, how are you doing?
I'm good as well. Yeah, work is nice. Weather is good. We went to the Rijksmuseum yesterday. Also pretty good, but pretty big and pretty full as well. It was super sunny, super warm. And I mean, we also went, but we booked a spot before, like 1 week ago. But it was full. Like you had to wait in line to get in.
Yeah. I mean, it's Saturday, so I guess like I guess with Sunday it's like peak traffic there.
Yeah, that's true. But it's nice. There's a lot of nice old paintings. I don't know the exact time frame. I think what is it, 1800 to 20th century.
Yeah. Maybe even 1600. But maybe I'm completely.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's. But a lot of Rembrandt, a lot of Van Gogh, and Vermeer, and I don't know what else.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw a lot, but then the time stressed a bit. So
yeah,
we went up to the style movement where like things of Rietveld and stuff like that were shown, the Rietveld chair. And then the guy came from like, yeah, guys, we're closing. You can't even look at
and you were like, okay, nice. And you wanted to start going in the room, you know? And he was like, no, you have to leave now.
Yeah, we have to leave now. Like, bro, it's literally like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's like, and it's always with things that I was like looking forward to see and then end up not seeing. It's like, damn.
Now I really want to see.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
but I mean, we still have the museum pass, so like
we can go whenever, however, and
yeah,
5 million times if we want.
Yeah. Would you? I don't know. That question just popped in my head when you said like I'm good, and I also said I'm good. Like we always say we're good.
I'm good.
Would you say that you're bad?
Good.
No, if you're actually being honest, like would you say that you're doing bad?
Here?
Yeah, in the podcast.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm doing horrible. No, I'm joking. But
glad you asked.
Fuck. No, but I don't know. I just saw like I don't know, it's always the typical American LA stuff. Where
Yeah,
you like,
it's just like a phrase.
yeah, you just always say you're good.
Yeah,
But
true.
yeah.
But
Yeah, you good?
yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm also good. I'm also good. But it's kind of like because they always say Germans are super honest, like
Yeah.
sometimes too honest. Um, it's also
Sometimes I feel that's not true.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same stuff with that we always on point. Like
Yeah.
that's also not typical. Like there's so many Germans, that are not on point with like time. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I wanted to go with that,
Yeah,
but
but
I can connect that with Rembrandt because he was like one of the first guys, I think, that actually painted people like how they are.
yeah,
Um,
it's true.
and that's kind of like the same with being honest, I would say,
Yeah.
because in the end he painted, um, yeah, everyone. Like also like back in that time, I think black people were only painted, or people with color were only
Mm.
painted with yeah, they were painted like how you imagine them that they are, like
Mm.
a bit, I don't know, a bit more
Yeah,
rough
like
than
the
actually.
thought
Yeah,
back then.
yeah. And Rembrandt actually painted them how they are, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's true.
Shoutouts to Rembrandt.
That was a huge painting as well. Like, it's super famous. The Night Watch. It's like I thought it was like a normal size painting, but it's like 3
Yeah.
meter by I don't know. It's
Mm,
pretty. I'm not super deep in Rembrandt's history or thoughts, but it was pretty impressive.
yeah. And I think it was contract work for, oh,
Yeah, for the civil guard or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, I can't imagine him like standing on the ladder, I think, and painting that stuff, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's life.
I also can't imagine how Michelangelo painted like the ceiling
Yeah, true.
on the chapel. Mm.
And they can't imagine how we are
Using
doing
Photoshop.
200 concepts and pushing them out on one day.
How did you build that in Rhino? Yeah, Michelangelo, I can tell you later.
Glad you asked, Rembrandt. I can show you here.
Command C?
Come on. Yeah, but talking
mm,
about different concepts,
oh
maybe we
yeah.
can talk a bit like, I mean, I started the project 30 days, 3 projects
Mhm.
with like a lamp that I wanted to design. And yeah, I kind of want to, like, I always had the idea to combine 3D printing because there are so many 3D printed lights
Yeah.
now, and it's like affordable and you can print out literally anything at the moment. Um, and combining that with like long lasting materials like wood or metal.
Mm.
And yeah, you also jumped on like a lamp project, right?
Yeah, I just got inspired by your thoughts, and now I have something I want to do.
No, like,
But it will take some time for me.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about it. I want to.
yeah,
If I have everything finished, I want to
yeah,
put it out.
and I see.
But
But I feel like you would get it done faster than I would. I mean, maybe not because I have sort of a deadline, like next week, Wednesday,
yeah,
I have to finish everything, kind of.
yeah.
Um, but I think because you're working full time and this project is more like a side project, you get it, you get stuff done easily,
Yeah, or what
easilier.
you wanted to get get it done easily.
Or you don't have any, you have to. I mean,
Yeah,
like that's the only time you can work on it.
yeah.
And because I have so much time that I can work on it.
You can finish whenever you want. But
Yeah.
also, I just started again yesterday, a little bit Rhino, and then I was like, fuck, how big is a 3D printer? Am I cutting it in 4 pieces, or
Yeah.
how do I build it? And you have to look how big is like the technical stuff where you put the light bulb in.
Mm.
And then I was like, ah, great, this looks like super off now, proportion wise. And now you have to think again.
Yeah.
But that's the design workflow.
Yeah. But talking about Rhino, I looked up a bit like a workflow with Claude AI.
Mhm.
Looked into that a bit.
Mhm.
It's super overwhelming, but also super interesting to see what's possible nowadays. Like, I think you can connect Claude AI with literally any program. And I think some people also connect it with Rhino, and then you can just type in, okay,
Yeah.
I saw a video where an architect built a bridge, and he said, like, yeah, make the bridge a bit smaller, per or make like 4 separate, oh no, cut it in 4 like sections, yeah. Then like, oh no, make it 6 sections. You know, like you can make it a bit easier. But
Mhm.
now I was thinking of putting like a structure on my lampshade. And I first thought like, okay, I need to put in like the work to use Grasshopper
Yeah.
because I never really used it. So I kind of have to watch like a lot of videos to
Mhm.
get into it. But then on the other side, I was like, okay, but what if what if it's way easier to just combine it with Claude AI and do it like that?
Mhm.
And now I'm in the position where it's like, which path should I go? Should I go with the YouTube, like the old route, watch a YouTube video
Mhm.
and get the knowledge and try it out? Or should I take the looks like easier route with like Claude AI? But I think in the end they all go into the same
I think
output
it's yeah.
and you invest like the same amount of
I
time.
think on the YouTube side you invest a lot of time, but you have it more on the long run. And Claude AI is maybe faster in the beginning, but on the long run
Yeah.
you only know like one workflow or like for one specific stuff.
Mm,
Yeah, and yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I tried it one time with Rhino. I mean, a different thing. I asked ChatGPT to build me like the script for Grasshopper to
Mm,
do some stuff in Rhino, and it was super bad.
yeah.
Yeah. But maybe I mean I also don't have like the premium version, and but I prompted like an hour or something, or
Mm.
back and forth, and it didn't work. So
Okay.
at that time I could have watched one YouTube tutorial or two.
Yeah, that's the thing that I ask myself every day. Like, is it even like, I mean, it's probably worth to look into AI, but at some point, because you also want to have a good design and not like a AI slop
Mhm.
design, um, you have to put in the extra hours after the AI to actually build it like you want to have it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And I think we're not at a state where we can literally say or tell AI what to design and get like a really good example that we don't have to tweak.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's not there yet.
Yeah.
But talking of AI or not AI or old ways to work,
Yeah.
a weird transition. But do you know the CD player from Bang Olufsen back in the days?
Yeah, I saw it a couple times, like,
That showcase like 3 CDs.
yeah, and it can swap between
Yeah,
each CD. Yeah.
yeah. That just got a redesign and
Oh.
is now available again. Super limited, like Bang Olufsen do, but it's pretty
Mm.
impressive that a CD player is getting a comeback. You know,
Yeah.
it's like who's listening to CDs? Like I know the vinyl records are having a comeback, and
Mm.
maybe also the iPod with you, or like this
With me together
only
with.
with you. But I think it's super nice, and I just looked a little bit into it. It's like the original is from like an um, what's it called? David Lewis. It's like an industrial designer from Great Britain,
Yeah.
and he designed the original one because he saw in like a record store he saw just like 6 CDs like lined up the covers, and he
Mm.
thought like yeah, it's so nice to have your CDs shown, and not like hide away in a black box like the normal CD players
Yeah.
do. Yeah, and pretty interesting that this product got a revival, I think. And it's like limited to 200 versions or something.
Ah.
Yeah, and it costs like I don't know how much it is. I have it here in Swiss currency, whysoever, but
only available in Switzerland. But
it's
yeah,
45,000 euros.
45,000.
Yes.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Damn, nah, I'm not gonna buy this much.
Didn't get this one.
Ah, shit, Kai is not investing. But yeah, I love the idea. Like, I also think that in the end, on a regular basis, you only listen or you listen to 6 albums on repeat, kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I want to listen to reggae, sometimes I want to listen to
Yeah.
pop, sometimes I want to listen to maybe classic, and then you just switch.
Yeah.
So I think it ends up being a product that you actually we don't swap out the CDs. It's more about just swapping the thing that plays the audio. I don't even know. Is there also like a needle, like with vinyls?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's way more complex. But I think it's nice because it's like we had one. I don't know if can we even say this. I don't know.
We had a collaboration with Bang Olufsen the other day.
No, but in Wuppertal there was like a collaboration with the company, and it was also like a concept of showcasing like the album cover while you're listening to music somehow. And I think it's really about that again to showcase what you're listening to. Yeah, your individual style, you know. I think that was just pretty cool, and I just saw it and thought we share it with you guys, like what's happening.
Yeah, and I also think it went pretty viral on social media, just because it's like this tech that it's kind of outdated, but still like also the vinyl got a comeback, and now all the CDs. There's also a brand, I forgot the name, but they do like CD players in like a transparent look.
Yeah, the green one, the green transparent CD player.
The green? No, it's like it's called Tineo Split, and I think it's a CD player, but you can attach a little audio module to it, so you can actually listen to it with a good audio, I guess.
Okay.
But it's completely transparent, and you can see through. You can see the CD. It's kind of like there's this brand I think actually called Transparent, which is doing mainly audio speakers.
Yeah.
And it's kind of going into that direction, but a bit more plasticky.
Plasticky. How was it called again?
I think TYNYL. No, TINYL. Tinil.
And that's interesting because I also saw one KM5. It's called, and they have this. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a neon thing. Maybe you saw it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it as well.
It's pretty cool. I just looked at the website first time ever, and it looks a little bit like Teenage Engineering. Like they want to try to be that. And in between nothing, Teenage Engineering, and somehow there.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, and the Tina one that looks exactly the same. Like, I don't know, you can see it, but
oh yeah.
But the other side is that it's like I think it's 3-in-1 modular, so you can attach.
Maybe the CD is getting a
module.
comeback. You know.
Yeah.
Or maybe is it just the tech that gets a comeback? Like this transparent, you can see what you're listening to. They also have a product here where it says, "Hang up your cover," or "Show your cover."
Hang up. I think the transparent is already like the comeback was already 3 years ago or 5 with like the nothing phone and stuff like that. I think that was when a transparent
Yeah, that's true. Like the
tech
transparent tech
got a
came back.
comeback.
Mhm.
I think the CDs I don't know if they're actually gonna get a comeback because I don't know. CDs, bro. We're talking about CDs. Like, I think the audio quality of CDs is not that good as from a vinyl.
Yeah, probably not. But I don't know. I just remember that my mom, for an example, or my dad, they have like this huge shelves with like 500 CDs in it. You know?
Yeah.
And my mom is also like, yeah, all this stuff here, and I'm not even listening to that anymore.
Does she have good ones?
Yeah, they're good ones.
They're good ones.
Also nice to flick through and you see like, oh my god, I haven't listened to this in a long time. I don't know. Maybe it's also about this physicality thing that's coming back somehow. Yeah. But I think that's food for thought, I would say. And quick side note, different topic, but tomorrow is the 25, and the Ferrari Luce exterior will be released tomorrow, I think.
Oh, why didn't we record tomorrow?
But I don't know if that's worth the whole episode, actually.
Yeah, it can be like a quick one. It doesn't have to be an hour.
Yeah, true.
Just like putting our thoughts out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Because nowadays you have to be fast.
You have to be fast.
If you wait a day, then you out, you know?
I mean, there were a lot of concepts already, like, I don't know, not real ones, I guess. But I hope, I don't know, but I don't know what your feeling is, but I hope they go in this direction where every car brand was going, you know, like this, like the Jaguar rebranding or like the Hyundai concept stuff, you know, this like plain stuff. But I think maybe they just, yeah, go or using their route they have already and are going safe, you know, because Jaguar got this huge hate because they were like, oh my god, this is super shitty rebranding. The new Jaguar looks super bad.
Yeah, but
I think it looks good.
But it was also a car that never got released. And the Luce is actually a car that will be on the street.
Oh yeah, but the Jaguar as well.
No. Yeah, but what is that?
Yeah, that's the Jaguar.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's just a concept.
No, they not, maybe not this one, but in this kind of style, they will really release a new car.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet Johnny Ive has some
Yeah, that's what I don't know. If it's really like this new Ferrari era, you know, or if they just did like a Ferrari in style of a like electric car. I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, but I feel like there's not really is there a design direction where you would say, okay, this is the electric car design? You know? I mean, Tesla is kind of like probably the leader in terms of how electric cars are looking like.
Yeah, but I don't want, you know what I mean? I just, if they just releasing an electric car that looks like every other Ferrari, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, why did they put Johnny Ive and Mark Newson?
Yeah, I think they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That it doesn't look like every other Ferrari.
Yeah. It would be a bit funny if there's actually not a physical car. It's just a car simulation. You know, like the interior is also the exterior because you just sit in it at home driving your Ferrari on your PlayStation.
Yeah, because that's electric. You plug it in the wall.
Yeah, you just plug it in the wall. Done. Johnny Ive, good exit.
Whole world is waiting for this Ferrari thing.
Yeah, and then it's just a car simulator. Would be nice. I would actually buy it because it's a bit cheaper probably, but yeah, I'm also looking forward to see it. And I think they're gonna make something special. I mean, it's Johnny Ive and Mark Newson. There has to be some sort of new direction.
Yeah.
That's
I hope that's what I'm hoping for. But that's for tomorrow, I guess.
Hey guys, this is us from the future, and the car design got released yesterday, so we wanted to give a bit like feedback or our thoughts about this exterior just before the new episode gets released. And first of all, Jacob, what do you think
Okay.
about the Ferrari Luce?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had some time, or like one day, it's out for one day, and the internet is, I think, is mostly hating it, or it feels like it.
Yeah,
But
first of all, completely full of it. Like,
yeah, it's everywhere, I think.
mm,
But yeah, we saw it yesterday evening, and I think honestly, it's pretty nice looking. I think it's a little bit overhated already, but maybe people need some time.
yeah.
I'm actually glad it's not looking like a Ferrari, or not really like, like just a sports car in general. But I think it's working quite well, also with the interior together. Um, I mean, I have a lot of thoughts like on the details, but I think the overall shape and the shape above the front wheel, like this little dent,
Mm,
like where it goes up and then down again. This is pretty. I just looked through like every Ferrari that there is, like the history, and
yeah.
it's really like this dent is everywhere. So I think there is, because a lot of people are saying there's no DNA from Ferrari. Oh my god, I think there is. It's just reimagined and it's
Yeah.
pretty solid. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
just one last point is, I think we're looking out of an industrial design perspective, because it was obviously created by two industrial designers as well, or like co-created, and I think for that it's pretty good. So I get the point why transportation designers maybe don't like it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I mean, we also talked yesterday a bit about it, and I also dreamed about it, like that's how
That's how
how big of
crazy
a
it is.
deal it is. No, and I mean, we talked about that it kind of got away from the Ferrari DNA, but also kind of picked up some DNA points, like obviously the backlights. And Marcus Brownlee also said like it kind of looks like I don't know what car it was, but some car ate a Ferrari.
Yeah,
From the
yeah,
back, it kind of looks like from the shape that there's like a Ferrari inside,
yeah,
um, but yeah, first of all, I don't really get the hate that this car is getting, um, because in the end, you have to reimagine a product and obviously get hate because people are like so used to a
yeah,
Ferrari, like the look of it and the feel. And obviously, if you want to change something in the um in this car industry, especially like in this Ferrari industry, I think you have to be like super dominant and change something
yeah.
radically. Um, yeah,
That's
and
true. I think it needs a little bit time to grow, maybe, but also I think the front, the headlights are
mm,
also kind of. I also just only briefly clicked through like the Ferraris, the last ones, and I think there is some kind of similar DNA. I mean, I'm not crazy car guy that knows like every detail or every Ferrari there is.
yeah,
Mm. But I think it's a little bit overhated. And some point for the interior again, I think it's quite fitting as well. But I actually have some point in the interior that I don't like. Is on the screen, when you click a physical button, you get an interface that pops up
yeah,
that shows something, and then if you move it, or like, I don't know, put the music up, or like the climber thing, it has a second interface that opens up next to the one that just opened up, and there you can see the changes, but it's overlaying the interface that was already there. It's like pretty hard to explain, but maybe if you see it, people will get it.
mm.
Um,
But I
and I
feel
think it's
like
it's pretty weird. I think you try this like physical buttons, but then you have like three interfaces popping up and overlaying each other. I really don't know
yeah, I mean, I
why
get
they
kind
did
of the
that.
point, but it's also like the main thing that pops up has like a bright white, and the interface that's like
Yeah,
usually
but
there is
two
like a bit faded.
Yeah, but to the bright thing, there is something
Yeah.
popping up next to it as well. That
Yeah.
shows actually the
But also the
changing
bar,
thing.
like we're talking about like a bar, and next to the bar is kind of like an indication, kind of similar
Yeah.
to like a, yeah, when you check your temperature, your body temperature, like, how's this thing called again?
Thermometer.
Thermometer. Kind of looks like that, but next to it is like the scale or the indication.
Yeah.
But I feel like since the bar is moving as well, you kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's visually. I don't know if we saw the same shot. It was, I guess, from how is he called again? Marcus
Brownlee.
Brownlee.
Shout
And
outs.
I looked at it and was like, oh my god, there's so much happening on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. But I have another point in terms of like interior. First of all, the little lash where you put your hand in if someone drives super fast. Bro, this is like the best looking lash I've ever seen. It's just like a metal ring, like a racetrack form.
Yeah.
And it's probably like gonna pop out super smooth, and you can just put your hand in. You have this cold feeling of like metal. And in general, I feel like the interior is also super overhated, because in the end, everything is either glass, metal, or wood, I think. So super nice materials that are super nice to touch, and yeah, also
but
super
it's
long
still
lasting.
plastic as well, right? In the front.
I don't think so. I think everything, like Marcus Brownlee said, everything is wood. Oh, leather, maybe leather. Yeah. Leather, metal, or glass.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe that's okay, crazy.
I mean, that's probably also because
that's
why the car costs 630,000 euros or dollars? No, euros, right?
Dollars, I think. In euros, it's half a million.
Oh, it's a good deal.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. You know.
I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not that bad actually.
Yeah. I think, I mean, the interior, we already knew it before. I think I have to grow a bit on the exterior, because I don't really like the shot from the back where you see, yeah, like in the perspective on like on the back wheel. And I don't know, I kind of don't like the black, this black thing that's there and making a form. It's super hard to describe, but like in the middle section, it goes a bit up, and yeah, the color change from like orange or blue to this black. I don't know. It makes it probably a bit more fast looking, but I don't know. I don't like that. But also another point is, Marcus Brownlee also called out or showed a version where the tire is differently, like more into the Ferrari tires.
These ones.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, not the covered up versions.
Yeah,
I mean, like more you can see like the brake and the
yeah. Which is, and then the Ferrari Luce looks way more like a Ferrari, you know?
Yeah.
Way more sportive. Yeah, but definitely check out the video from Marcus Brownlee. Like, he did such a nice intro, I feel like.
I just want to mention, I think a lot of people imagine it as a super fast sports car as well, but I don't think it's not trying to be like that, you know? Also, like how the doors open, it's not like they open normally, like on 4-door cars.
It opens like a welcome door, it's called.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it like welcomes you.
Oh, okay.
It goes
Is it
like,
really called like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the hinges are like, on the opposite side. No, like the front hinge is on the front and the back hinge is on the back.
Yeah.
So you open everything up from the middle.
Yeah. I think that's pretty nice as well.
So I can give like a quick reference, because Mark Newson, who also worked on this, since he's a big part of the law firm team, and he already released a concept car for Ford
this one.
back in the days. It's called the Ford 021C, and it kind of looks like, I mean, there's quite some details that they took over, like the welcome doors. Or I also feel like if you look at the car itself, I mean, obviously the Ford is a way more simpler than the Luce, but kind of like from the colors and that it gives you like this kind of Playmobil car vibe. Yeah, I can definitely see the reference in there. And yeah, I don't know. I like this car. I'm gonna be honest. I like this car.
I mean, we're strongly looking from industrial design, and I think it's like, yeah.
I'm not super happy with the front right now. I definitely like the back way more. But I also don't think the front looks that shit, you know? Yeah. But I feel like we have to just look over time. Then we'll see it hopefully at some point in real life. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I would love to sit in it, since I already said the interior looks so well made. Yeah.
I think actually, I think I mean, I also like it. It's not like, oh my god, this is the best car I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, but it definitely not worth the hate, I think. And also, I think there is somehow still a lot of Ferrari DNA in there. Just in the next step, maybe. Yeah, that's
in the price, definitely.
And
the
in the
Ferrari
price,
DNA is
definitely.
almost it's only in the price. You can only see it in the price tag.
That's true. Yeah, but that was my thoughts on it.
Yeah. A quick last thing is that I also saw a lot of redesigns from the Luce, and I gotta be honest, they are not any redesigns where I was like, okay, this looks way better. So yeah, keep redesigning. Maybe we'll find a better version, but I feel like Johnny Ive and Mark Newson have a pretty good sense of designing products that they know what looks best. And I think it's a good step for also the car industry to look or design simpler and just don't make everything look so fast. And
yeah, I mean, also the same with like Hyundai and who was it? I don't know. The Jaguar one. I mean, Jaguar also a lot of people hate it. And I get it, but I mean, it feels like a little weird not to move somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? It's like with the iPhone, it's built through. It's like you can't, I don't know, make it better in the same shape, you know?
Yeah.
That's why Nothing maybe is also like a brand that is like on a good run now, because they try to approach it differently with like this transparent, techie looking way. And yeah, I think it needs some time maybe, or if you don't like it, you don't like it. Obviously, it's also subjective at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I definitely get people who are like super into cars that love the Ferrari, you know, like, I mean, back in the days, the Ferrari was that statement car, I guess. I definitely get the hate that they feel, but if you look at just from the design perspective, I feel like it's super simple. It doesn't scream, I am a Ferrari. It's super nonchalant, I would even say. And
I mean, but yeah. I guess also we're like, we're not transportation designers. Obviously, it's a different.
But I want to be.
But I want to be. But I feel like if you look really through all the Ferraris they were, like from start to end now, I think it fits somehow in this category.
Yeah.
In the next step. It's not trying to be a Ferrari from 2012. And it's not trying to be a Ferrari that looks like the F40. But it's, yeah.
I'm still, one last thing, I'm still I find it weird that they chose a perspective shot. Like if you look it up, there's a perspective shot which is to the front of the Ferrari Luce, and it kind of looks like a super small car. Like I don't know if like the focal length is super small or big. No, big, right? But I find in this shot it looks super weird. But then when you look from like the top view, side view, front view, back view, it looks good, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely interested what you guys think, and yeah, if you don't have anything else, I would push this episode further. Go back to the past Jacob and Kai.
We're just gonna pass you to the next topic, probably.
Yeah, but they're super dumb, so be aware.
Some stuff.
Okay, see you guys. Damn. But yeah, Johnny actually texted me the other day and sent me a photo.
And it looks really good. It looks really good.
Yeah, I want to have your feedback on that one.
Can you make the...
Imagine Johnny Ive is like also super bad. What? Not also, but like super bad on time. And he has to like render some stuff like late night, and he's like texting us, okay, bro.
Imagine he's working alone like a student project on this. He's sitting there and be like, fuck, I have to finish this rendering for tomorrow's presentation. And it's just like the whole world is watching for the new...
Everyone went home because they're like, yeah, it's 9 to 5, Johnny. You told us we can go home, and then he's just like preparing all the slides. Shit, guys. Oh, there needs to be one rendering.
I can't do it.
Would be super funny, but I don't think it's like that.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
I mean, he's a sir, bro. Come on.
Do you have something else on your...
On my agenda?
On your agenda?
Not really. I can show like a quick prototype I did with like the lamp. Yeah. My direction is sort of split, because on the one hand, I want to do like a lamp. On the other side, I wanted to have it a bit more, giving the project a bit more of a purpose, and actually a problem that gets kind of solved. And for me, it's always, my phone is somehow a problem when it comes to reading books, because I don't know, sometimes I just spend too many hours looking at my phone, doing dumb stuff. But in the end, I know, okay, if I read a book, it's actually a bit more, I'm definitely happier after reading a book than just watching my phone. So on the one side, I want to create a lamp that uses my phone or the flashlight of the phone and takes my phone away so I can read a book. And on the other side, I'm like, just want to do a lamp, you know? And I have this 3D printed lamp here. I mean, for everyone who's not watching, it's kind of like a table tennis ball, which has holes inside, where you can put like three wires, and
it's a little bit like a rocket, or like a, I don't know what.
Yeah, like kind of like a rocket. I think you have to make it a bit. The wires have to be a bit more in an angle that it's gonna be a rocket. But I thought, okay, using the 3D printing mechanism, I can just put a hole into a ball and stick a metal pipe into it and use it as the stand.
Yeah. Or it's looking like a satellite or something.
Yeah,
I think it's a cute thing somehow. I really like the proportions on that small thing there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be that small, but
yeah,
it's just like a quick prototype I did.
Yeah, nice. But that's also just about prototypes as well. I mean, basically, you just 3D printed this one. This is like a normal wire, I guess, and then you glued it together, right? With like hot glue. And this is prototyping is really nice because I also have a project at Philips now. I mean, obviously I can't tell you what it is, but I also prototype like super quick with like some paper and some tape and some 3D printed stuff, and you can see so much stuff already. You thought that would work in renderings, you know, but then I tried it out and I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. And then you can quickly cut something new, and then you're like, okay, this could work. This is better now. This is a nice feeling because you can actually play around with it. And I think this prototyping is really good to see as well. Because sometimes I think designers now tend really to perfectionalize, is it called like that? Or finalize prototypes as well. Where I'm thinking is like, you can prototype out of whatever.
Yeah.
Just try to see if it's working or not.
Yeah, usually the stuff that's around your desk or just in general on your desk is the perfect way to prototype stuff. For example, cardboard is a super nice material, or just paper, or like these wires are like office clamps, and I just made them straight and cutted them. And technically you can also use this ball, just take a table tennis ball. I mean, this is a 3D print, but if I had a table tennis ball, I just cut it a bit and put some wires in, and I have a prototype where I can see, okay, proportion wise, a bit shorter. Maybe I try out this. And usually the prototypes that are super easy to make and super fast to make are the best ones.
Yeah, that's true. I also have the feeling. It's pretty. I think there's a little bit, or maybe I don't know, but sometimes I see a lot of stuff on social media that is like, it feels like the prototype is designed already, you know? It's like a weird, it doesn't work.
Yeah, because I think in the age of 3D printing, it also got into a direction that prototypes, there's not really like a definition for it. I mean, there's a definition, but I mean, like on the one side, you have prototypes that are just, okay, the designer wants to see the function or check out the proportions or check out anything and try stuff. And on the other side, a prototype is like a finished 3D print.
Yeah, I mean, there's also, as you said, you want to check out the functions only. But there's also prototypes where you want to see the form or like obviously how does it look like. But I think that's two different things as well. Yeah, that was my thoughts on this.
Yeah, so I'm working on this project, and it's kind of like in a state where I'm like, okay, damn, I don't know what to do. And on the other side, there's like, I make myself a bit more of a pressure to actually also post about it, because I found it super hard to show the process, but also on the other side, just design stuff, you know? No, you don't know.
What?
Like filming yourself while you design stuff is like different to just design stuff.
Yeah, of course, because you think about all the filming stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't have everything, you know?
Yeah. You can't do everything at once. I see.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No.
Or do you want to say something else?
I have a product of the week.
Oh, you have a product of the week?
If you want to see it, you already maybe saw it on the desk. And if you're not watching, we're talking about
I think they can't see it because of the MacBook.
Yeah, but okay. But the stuff we're talking about are lidars, and not somehow any lidar, but the big lidar.
Yeah.
Because I thought, maybe there's a backstory to it. And then I watched, before we recorded, I watched some stuff on it, and it's pretty interesting, I would say. And first question is like 3 designer questions and product of the week.
Yeah, combined.
When would you say was that designed? Like in which time? Is the iconic big design?
I think, I can fall into a big trap there.
It's really a tough one.
I would say,
I mean,
1960s.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close. It was 19. 73.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I thought, okay, wow, I thought this was designed in the late 90s or something, actually. I don't know. How about you? But it's pretty interesting that this form is like, over 50 years old.
Yeah.
And it's from okay, next question. Where do you think was it like produced, or where is it from? I have three answers for you: America, France, or Russia.
America, France, or Russia? Yeah, probably Russia.
Yeah, would you say?
Yeah.
No, it's French.
Oh, it's
product.
a French product.
Yeah, because French product designer
Yeah.
Louis Lucien Lepar. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I don't know. he designed this, and it
Yeah.
is like he was like more like a car designer or something. And yeah, he came up with this form factor. And yeah, the story behind it, the most of the lighters were super expensive, like the DuPont for lighters, or like Zippo. They were like 300 euros or something, or super
Shit.
expensive. Also, the Zippo lighter was like, I don't know, $5 or something, and this was like 60 cents. So they came up with an idea, how can we mass produce like the lighters, because everybody was smoking back then, everywhere and every time. And yeah, that's how they came up with this iconic design that you can see all around the world. Like everybody knows a big lighter. And I also didn't know there is like a lot of, in like the music scene, there is a lot of like these references on the big lighter. And they also had like maybe interesting for you because of the Dieter Rams shirt you made.
Yeah.
Like the I Love Dieter shirt. The same guy who did like the I Love New York shirt marketing, he made like the marketing campaign for this. And they had an iconic sentence that is like flick of big.
Flick of big.
Yeah, there was like more like because you light someone else's cigarette, like you give them something, and like flick of a big. It was pretty.
Can I flick my big?
Yeah. It was something like this, pretty iconic. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That this is just like everybody knows this kind of lighter. Everybody has it in their hands, probably. And for me, I just really thought this is like 20, 30 years old, but it's out of the 70s. And it's not been changed. This is like the form.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, it's
basically.
crazy. I think it's the same scenario with the big crystal.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
It's the same guy that designed the big crystal.
He first came up with the big crystals.
Yeah.
And then he was doing the same thing to lighters. That's why.
Okay. So the big crystals are actually older than the lighters.
Yes. Because same story, the pens, you had like pencils, with ink. They were super expensive. And he thought like, make it cheap. And produce like this plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic pens.
Crazy. Right?
Yeah.
In the end, you just have to design something that's super cheap to manufacture.
Yeah, and somehow it gets iconic without even trying to be iconic, Yeah. I think this is also like a super crazy paradox that you just design something cheap, everybody should use it, and somehow it gets like a culture
appearance,
appearance and icon or something.
Yeah, and also you don't really have to advertise it anymore because in this, like on this lighter, you can just literally print any big lighter and put your logo on it. And on the other side, but there's also still like the big logo. So everyone knows, okay, everyone knows just from the form that it's a big lighter, but there are actually two brandings of big on like
on the metal part.
On the metal part and the button where the gas comes out. Yeah, it's nice.
As well, you're right. Yeah, I think it's pretty crazy how this. Yeah.
Can you actually refill it? No, right?
No, I don't think so, actually. But there was also part in what I found. It's like you're not supposed to. It's just 60. It's like maybe from today's view, it's not that good that you throw it away. But it wasn't supposed to hold like longer. I have one more question. That was like, how many ignitions do you think you can do with it? Like how many times you can light it before it's
gone?
Yeah.
I would say like probably 800 times.
Yeah, 3,000 times.
3,000 times.
Yeah. I think
Jesus.
that's also pretty crazy for like 60 cents, or back in the day, 60 cents product.
3,000 cigarettes.
Yes.
Holy shit.
If you have 3 of them, you can smoke 9,000.
9,000 cigarettes.
Yeah, but it's pretty crazy.
That's a lot of money though.
Yeah.
That you didn't spend on the lighter.
Maybe that was a thought as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, smoking is so. I mean, back then smoking was also cheap.
Yeah, I think so as well. You smoked everywhere, in the plane, in the hospital,
Yeah,
at home.
Yeah.
You can. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Super nasty.
Imagine flying on a plane.
Everybody smoking. And
Everyone
you
smoking.
can't escape. You're like sitting in the smell for like 3 hours. Or you're dying in the hospital and your I don't know, family member is just like, how are you doing? You're just recovering from like, I don't know, lung cancer or something.
Or your roommate. Your roommate is just like smoking
all the time.
cigs. Yeah, good that we didn't live in that part of.
No. But that's why I want to show it. I think it was super interesting to share with you guys. And there are so many industrial designers I never heard of. Like this guy as well. He designed like, I'm really the brands I don't know anymore, but he designed like super nice cars back in the days. And he was super known as well in this time frame.
What did he design? You know?
I really just know cars and tractors basically. Like farming machines. But that's why this probably he was like, do you know the story of the Nike logo? That a student made it and was paid like $35 or something.
Yeah.
And I think he was also paid super less because he also didn't get recognition for this. It was not advertised that he did it, or it was never somewhere actually that he made it. But I think it's crazy.
Yeah, back then I feel like designers were just the guys that did stuff, you know, like you don't get any recognition. But I think it's changing actually now, because I mean you can kind of see it with IKEA. They gave a shout out to every designer who designed something in the latest collection. And I feel like also with Nothing, where basically on every YouTube video there's a designer talking about the design decisions. I think we as the designer, we get a comeback on like actually getting some recognition of some people that we do some nice products.
That's true.
And yeah, with my lamp actually you can use a big lighter. Oh shit.
Like a balloon, you know.
Yeah, but also there's a nice reference with the big lighter. I think you saw this project where it's like the kiosk light or something, where it's just a big lighter, just on the whole time.
Yeah, and you can place it like on the when you're at the Späti in Berlin, you know, you can just place it and it's burning the whole time.
Yeah,
that one's pretty cool. Yeah, that was a product of the week.
Yeah, sick.
I don't know. How about you? I have one more interesting thought I had on some art side.
Yeah.
There was a guy who wrapped the Pont Neuf in Paris, the bridge. And it's looking like a mountain, actually. It's just a bridge covered up that looks like a mountain. And it's based on the 40th or, I don't know, 50th birthday they made it. I don't know, actually. And because Christo and Jean-Claude, like super famous artists who wrap buildings basically, like the Bundestag in Berlin or like the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, and also the Pont Neuf. That's why they remade it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see like this public big art spaces get also recognition as well. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's like it's gonna show like the difference between the elegance of the Paris buildings and should showcase like the raw nature kind of in comparison to the elegance of the Parisian buildings.
Is that what it says? Okay.
Yeah, just said like a quote is, I mean it's in German, but it's kind of like saying that And but also there's a quote of the newsletter of JR, who's the designer. I think
that's
John. No, was it JR? John Claude?
No, he's dead. Jean Claude is his wife. Christo is the man, and JR is like a different. I also don't know his full name actually. I just looked it up.
Okay. Yeah, but I think he also stated there's a quote saying that a cave is also like pretty scary to enter, but also on the other side super fascinating. And yeah, that's what it's showing. It's actually looking pretty nice if you look it up. Pont Neuf. It's looks like a mountain.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it also on his website it says the debate that a project in a public space can provoke is of equal value to its artistic realization. It's more about like to make the public rethink or think about the familiar or the unfamiliar. And I think with this like huge art stuff that everybody can see for free and access, this is like a nice way to do that actually.
Yeah, kind of the same direction as forgot the name.
What? From who?
The painter who's like
Rembrandt.
No, the painter who's painting like mainly in London, the streets. Yeah, Banksy. Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
Phew, close.
Yeah, it's going in the same direction as Banksy, just like showing people or provoking people.
Yeah, maybe not that political, but as Banksy, but
yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. I found out. And if you don't know Christo and Jean-Claude, you can also look it up. It's pretty impressive. I was there in Paris actually, back in the days when I think they were dead already. Actually, it was like post-mortem somehow, but they wrapped the Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah.
And it's super crazy to see it in real life. It feels like this. How is it possible?
How is that possible? Yeah, super interesting. We should do a similar project at some point.
We should wrap here the something in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? I would say.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up
for this episode.
Enjoy your week. We're gonna enjoy the rest of the last bit of our weekend, and
see you
next week.
Follow us everywhere, and goodbye.
Give us 5 stars.